NBA wrote. Nobody saw that as bribe. NBA wrote. I was the only one who contributed to the NBA to be the national secretary. And I said, name a flaw after Rivers, not me. NBA didn't see it as bribe. But when you contribute to judiciary, it's bribe. But when you contribute to NBA, it's not bribe, they will take it. The same NBA will rely on state government to sponsor them for whatever activities. That one is not bribe. That one is not bribe. NBA today is talking about state of emergency Rivers. Why? Because the state government promised them to host the annual general conference. Now there's no government to give the money. Now they have not said, oh, we don't support the emergency. Because there's no money to give NBA for the conference. Oh, we won't go to Rivers. But under the military, NBA carries activities. But instead of emergency, you will not carry activity because nobody is going to bring the money that they promised them. What kind of hypocrisy is this? You go and beg money, state government. Is that what it's supposed to be? But when state government supports judiciary, it's bribery. It's bribery. But when state government supports NBA, it's not bribery. We have now classified which is bribe. As a minister of state education, I want to apologize. I built the faculty of law in University of Port Harcourt. That's my matter. That's where I had my first degree. And there's no faculty of law. When I became a minister of law, I said, no, how can you have a conventional university without faculty of law? I owe it a duty. That look, this was the school that brought me, that gave me everything. Why would I not contribute? Today I feel proud that I have a faculty of law, and that's the best faculty. I feel proud. When I was governor, it's not that I've left. Look at the Court of Appeal there. Who are they serving? The interests of the state. And you go there, you see how it was. The rain will be falling. They will sit on plan, not continue to allow our profession to be put down. We cannot continue to do that. I cannot believe as lawyers, you make a contribution to help. When I was governor, Body of Ventures invited all of us who are governors, who are lawyers. How do we support to build the ventures? Formal invitation, every governor who is a lawyer, then I was there. Governor Sokoto Tambo was there. Plateau Governor was there. Governor Bayelsa was there. Diri. And Bauchi, what was his name? Mohammed. Yes. And I couldn't late. What do you do to support? What is bad in that? That your own profession invites you by virtue of your position you belong to say, look, how do you help? Those invited to a National Assembly. How do you help us in budgeting to see that we get resources to complete this project? So, I was the only one who contributed, not my money. It's state government. It's state government. When NBA was building their national secretariat, NBA wrote, nobody saw that as bribe. MBA wrote. I was the only one who contributed to the MBA to be the national secretary. And I said, name a flaw after Rivers, not me. MBA didn't see it as bribe. But when you contribute to judiciary, it's bribe. But when you contribute to MBA, it's not bribe, they will take. The same MBA will rely on state government to sponsor them for whatever activities. That one is not bribe. That one is not bribe. MBA today is talking about state of emergency in Rivers. Why? Because the state government promised them to host the annual general conference. Now there's no government to give the money. Now they have not said, oh, we don't support the emergency. Because there's no money to give MBA for the conference. Oh, we won't go to Rivers. But under the military, MBA carries activities. But instead of emergency, you will not carry activity because nobody is going to bring the money that they promised them. What kind of hypocrisy is this? You go and beg money, state government. Is that what it's supposed to be? But when state government supports judiciary, it's bribery. It's bribery. But when state government supports MBA, it's not bribery. We have now classified which is bribe. As a minister of state education, I want to apologize. I built the faculty of law in University of Port Harcourt. That's my matter. That's where I had my first degree. And there's no faculty of law. When I became a minister of law, I said, no, how can you have a conventional university without faculty of law? I owe it a duty. That look, this was the school that brought me, that gave me everything. Why would I not contribute? Today I feel proud that I have a faculty of law, and that's the best faculty. I feel proud. When I was governor, it's not that I've left. Look at the Court of Appeal there. Who are they serving? The interests of the state. And you go there, you see how it was. Rain will be falling. They will sit on plastic chairs. And you tell me as a governor, as a lawyer, I should wait for federal government, and then cases will be piling up. Who will lose? Is it federal government that will lose or people in the state? Like that will lose. Particularly those who carry out business in Rivers. And I said, no, we cannot allow this, we cannot wait for federal government. It's like road, federal road. You say, federal government is federal road. Who are those suffering? Is it not those who are using that road? The Rivers people. Businesses will collapse. And as a responsible governor, you feel the hands, oh, anyhow. What is anyhow? If I can put money to repair federal roads, why can't I put money to repair federal court in my state? And when you do that, people will go and sit down and begin to write all kinds of things. And we clap at no discipline, nothing. Sir, time has come that you must say, look, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We cannot continue to disparage our judges and justices. It's not done anywhere. And that's why Kanagami said, look, if you don't say this is whom you are, if you don't write your history, some other person will go and write your history for you. I read IBB's book. Some people say, oh, he told lies. Let him tell lies. He has written his own. You go and counter it. Write your own truth. But he has written his own. So you must write it out, let people know this is what they are. It's not whom you are, this is whom you are. That's the only way people will learn. If you don't hear the sick of them, forget it. Forget it. I've never seen a profession where you members of the profession are those who will bring the profession down. Nobody's perfect. We agree, nobody's perfect. The executive will have problem. Legislature will have problem. I know very well. So one must say the judiciary. But everybody will say, if nothing good happens there, it's not correct. We must write to the occasion to tell our lawyers, enough is enough. Enough is enough. When somebody, I mean, we can't continue every day open somebody thinks that is the only one who can write. Judges cannot attend anything again. You don't have a relation that they are doing a wedding, you attend because you're a judge. Who does that? You can't go and worship your God because you're a judge. You go to a seat to sit down, you look left. He's the minister. Let me run away. What kind of country are we in? And nobody is saying, so I said, let me use this opportunity, sir, that you come in China, you have also now, right, he has done his own best. He has attracted something for the body of Nigeria. I can assure you that whatever you want us to do for you, to support you, we will support you. We will support you. Don't forget about what anybody will write in social media. Forget about it. There's nothing you do, they will not write. Some of us here, we have thick skin. There's nothing, if you think that anything you say bothers me, it's a lie. I don't even think about it. I don't even know whether you have said anything. I don't know. So I go out and so my conscience is clear. I'll do my work to the best of my ability. And I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. This is my official residence, but I don't stay here. I don't stay here. I would have as well said, oh, let me come and enjoy this place. But for me, it doesn't make sense. So it's not because you're in office and people think that anything I want to do, I will do it. In fact, let heaven come down. Even when heaven comes, everywhere will be at peace. All this thing that, oh, if you do this, they will say this, they will not say that. Even if you are in your house, they will say. If you are not in your house, they will say. So what do you want to do? Go ahead and do the right thing. And that's why I thank Mr. President every time. Leadership is not that you must be right all the time. Leadership is that you must take a decision. You must take a decision. Not everybody will like the decision you have taken, but you must take a decision. Because it's worse than don't take any decision. It's worse. So, I can assure you, we are praying that by September, we have handed over the Court of Appeal Division of Abuja to the Court of Appeal. By the grace of God, September, they will use it as a part of their bigger we'll make sure that that is done. And we'll provide accommodations as much as we can. The President has said, look, whatever you will do to make sure that the judiciary is effective, efficient to carry out their job, they should be done. It has nothing to do with interference. It has nothing to do with interference. As governor, I provided everything. I've left. Does it mean that they don't give judgment against us? No. No, it's not correct. Today, I don't see any state that has the kind of accommodation that the judges in the River State have. I don't see any state. I don't see it. I'm sure Justice of Court of Appeal will be lobbying to go to Parliament because of the kind of official resident that they have, to make their job, to make the environment conducive. That's what it's supposed to be. If I, as executive, I'm saying in a comfortable, look at the environment here, cozy environment. Then those who are having sleepless night, they have no light. They have nowhere to sleep very well. Even where they live, rented. The government may not pay the accommodation rent, and then every day they write, please can you tell your people to leave my... Look at how embarrassing it is. So where they are living, you don't know who is an armed robber. Somebody trying criminal matters. Look at the environment. Who is living with you? You don't know. Whether it is the criminal that's even living between you there. And people don't think about it. So I think we have a lot of job to be done. But first of all, the discipline of our lawyers. Enough is enough. You must have to. You don't need to, because you're a senior advocate, you go on channel, you talk whatever you want to say. Law is not spoken in the television, it's in the court. When you know that you don't have a case, you want me to tell your client that you don't have a good case. You go and blame it to the court. You come to television and blame the court. You can't continue to allow that. Don't continue to allow that. So, sir, we are here to support you. We are here to support you. I've always told my friend Dodo that me, not anybody would tell me, if anything I have to support the judiciary and the legal profession, I will do it. I will do it. Without the judiciary, I don't know where this country would have been today. This country would have been something else without the judiciary. People should know that. Anything that is being presented by a human being, there must be some mistakes. Nobody is perfect. As executive, I sit here, I do all kinds of things, nobody bothers. As legislature, they do all kinds of things, nobody bothers. Then when the judiciary makes one mistake, you generalize everything. No, you shouldn't do that. So once more, let me thank you. And with what you've done, I hope this publication will continue. As you have come in, don't allow it to die. Let it continue. You know, like I've said, sir, you must add something to what you bet. Now that this publication is there, you continue.
I'll just speak with one sentence or two.
You want something to be done for you again? The fire is there. Yes, we have been talking about this alternative route. Alternative route. Yes, access road. There was a time they talked about it. The fire service road has been taken care of. Okay, what you would do, the alternative route to the complex. Well, since we have already sent out to the president, we can do it on emergency. So let it come under our emergency budgeted. So you can find out or discuss with the chairman where they think we should have the alternative road, access road. But we don't give land again. So we won't give land again. Because I saw land here. I saw land.
That's why the survey is attached.
We won't give land again.
It's not land, it's in our land.
It's your land.
It's attached there. What will you ask for?
Do you have a CFO for land?
It's the land of the body of rangers.
Do people have CFO of that land? Do you have CFO of the land? I hope you have been paying your ground rent. No, you see the problem I find out in this country is that what is the ground rent? How much is it? Maybe 200,000 naira a year. Nobody will pay. And then you want me to do road. Why would I get the money to do the road? There's no way I'm getting money. People talk about, you see, people we are too sentimental. Everything is politics, religion, ethnicity in this country. Look at the party called PDP that was in government for years. Where you have Wadata House, it's not even in their name. It's in the senator's name. Now when the land department were printing out those who have not paid, Isn't one Senator Salma to what? Who lives in Kaduna? Who have not paid for 23 years. And unknown to me. So it was now published. Then I said, I revoked PDP's CFO. Ask them to show you the document if it bears the name PDP. Nothing. Maybe they have had a deal with the man, but did not complete the assignment, whatever. So what's my business? Meanwhile, when you are collecting money for sale of farms, you make 12, 13, 20 billion. But to go and pay for 20-something years, ordinary 7 million naira, they won't pay. They want government to do roads. And then you come up to say, oh, they sent me to revoke it. So that I will kill opposition. I mean, what kind of mentality is that? I'm glad they sent me to tell you not to pay for 20-something years. So what I'm trying to say is that if you don't pay, I will revoke it. And when I revoke it, I will take possession immediately. It's our land. Because I need money to do all these roads. It's not my blood. It's not my father. I have to do the roads. So the Lord said, because I'm a bank, I'm a land bencher, take it. If it's that one, take the land bencher. I will revoke the land. Go and pay. If anybody does not pay, forget it. Because we can't continue this way. Nigerians like free things. We like free things. Nobody, you are living in a house, you have a CFO, 200,000, 100,000, a year, not even monthly. You won't pay. Then when government comes, oh, you have not paid. Oh, because I'm not happy with him, that's why I came to revoke him. What's my business? I'm not happy with him. And I didn't pay. I revoked it. Central Bank, I've been begging. That's okay. What I need is money, go and pay. If you pay, I will bring it back. So it's not, it has nothing to do with anybody's sentiment. So please, I beg you. So I won't say, as a land bencher, how can I be there? And I will, no. That's so please, sir. Because the way we are going now, we have been aggressive. We have been aggressive. Our budget is 1.7 trillion. And I asked, where will you get the money from? You are not oil city. It's only taxes. If people pay, we have no problem. And I can assure you the money will be used very well. By me, look at the International Conference Center. You are the last person who did the occasion there. The president inaugurated ECOWAS Parliament. It was an eyesore, embarrassment for a country like this. They gave it to one politician, one senator, making money and killing the place. When president said, look, how can we allow this? Even there was no light. I'm not talking about it was terrible. So I shut it down. And I said, look, we have to bring it back as what happened? Oh, because it's from social place. Oh, because it belongs to social religion. I said, as if you like. Say whatever you want to say. I've shut it down. Then I went to court. I said, that's not my business. So our property, they gave you to manage it. You are making the money. You will not provide the basic things. But go and see what will happen in May. Go to that place now. See what Jonas Berger is doing. Are we born not to like good things? I mean, everything must be free. How do you maintain it? As we're handing it over this May, if you want to use that place, there's no sentiment. Go and pay the money. But it's the money they will use for it. And I said, look, beggar will have to have an agreement with you. You will be maintaining the place. Who will be paying you? There's nothing politics about this. go and bring one politician, and then you will be killing the place and sucking. And then when you say, no, this is not because it's not from my area, because it doesn't worship the same place, all kind of things that we do every time. Somebody's not doing the right. He said, no, you have to do the right. Oh, because I'm Igbo, because I'm Yoruba, because I'm Hausa. I mean, what are that got to do with he didn't do the work? He said, because you are this, you are that. It should not be done. And some of us will not accept that. Not accept that. Not accept that. Whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Christian, whether you don't believe in God, you must do the right thing so that we can move. Every time we go overseas, we were happy. Oh, have you seen this road? Is it Angel that's doing it? Is it Angel? It's not human. Why can't we do? At least come closer, even if we won't do to that level. Let it be seen that a whole country like this cannot have an international conference center where people can come from overseas and you are happy that they are happy. What kind of thing are we doing? So these are things we should please try to emulate and put our feet down and do it. It is very, very important. I went to one state, I won't call the state. I went to they are trying one former governor, EFCC, then I went there. I went to that court. I cried. I said, you have a governor here. And this is a court. Sir, to go to the toilet was a problem. I won't call the state so that nobody will. But it's embarrassing. And that governor is a lawyer. I said, what? This is where you see that. And God has given you opportunity to contribute, to change, to make sure, look, this is the profession I belong to. This is what it should be. Let anybody get angry. Yes, as a lawyer, I will leave. When you come as a medical doctor, do for the health sector too. If as an engineer, do. By the time everybody comes, everywhere would have done that. I wouldn't apologize. I wouldn't apologize. I will support the legal profession as I can. I will do it.